gave up competitive Tekken because I disliked the game so much. Yeah, man, I tried everything. I really did. I even turned on my own morals because it's like because it's Tekken, and it's like, man, it can't be that bad.
I just I just don't like the gameplay, man. Like they took away like underneath is still Tekken, but at the same time they put so much stuff on top of it that kind of dilutes all the stuff that I like about the game. Um, I don't like the heat system. It's like the game forces you to play a certain way, and you can't choose. It's like you have to play the way they want you to play, and if you don't play the way they want you to play, you about to lose. You're gonna get chipped out. You're gonna get guard broken. Um, you're not gonna get your life back. It's like there's so many downsides to not playing the way they want you to play. And also playing the way they want you to play, which is super aggressive, can get you killed in a game like Tekken, where somebody's waiting for you to mess up. Like somebody's waiting for you to mess up so they can launch you for a billion gazillion damage. And but they put you in situations where you gotta do something. If you just sit there, it's over for you. That's right. Exactly. You get penalized for being defensive. And, I hate to say it, but in Tekken 7 with Arsenal Ash playing defensive, being a really great defensive player, along with other people who are really good defensive players, kind of, they didn't like that. They didn't like seeing it. They didn't like the way it played out.
Yeah.
So,
And that's why I hate Normie so much because like when Tekken 7 blew up, the only thing that kept them excited was the bullshit character with the fireballs, while the rest of us were like, we got excited when someone whiffed a a, a poke and got locked for it because you had to be that good. Like we appreciated the skill required to pull something like that off or to call it out ahead of time. But all Namco saw was like, man, we need people to go when stuff happens on the screen and blows up and explodes all over the fucking place. And I'm like, yeah, that'd be great if Dead or Alive was still around. But whatever. Since they're dead, we'll just put the poor man's version into Tekken and watch these people. And yeah, I like that new stage, dude. Like, I think it was in your Discord. It was Cloud versus Cloud, and I'm like, this looks like fucking Soul Calibur. Looks like Soul Calibur 6.
yeah.
The stage, everything, and it's just
No,
like,
it don't.
I mean, not it doesn't look just like it. Just in terms of like just nonsense and swords and shields and giant
Man.
fucking
Oh
explode
yeah,
fiery
It,
stick.
man,
Like,
it,
yeah. It's like I saw this move Clive did where he punched you, but the punch do everything. It like got armor, it's plus, it goes super far, it's fast. It's like it does everything. It hits grounded, it combos into itself. It does a fuck ton of damage on its own. I was like, this is how you kill a game, man. This is exactly how you kill a game. It's like this. Like people think game, like not every game die real quick like Mortal Kombat 1, where it just dies. like some games they die over time. A lot of games, actually, the majority of them they die over time. They don't have a dramatic.
yeah,
When you do dumb shit to appease short term, like
normies, yeah, because like it's not just the gameplay; it's the Tekken shop. Remember when I was telling you, Herbert, when you booted up Tekken 6, all you saw was your character and the game options. Like, you want to go to practice mode, versus mode, Tekken Force, or
yeah.
scenario campaign.
Yeah.
Now you boot the jump up. It's like turning on your Windows 11 computer. Look at all these fucking ads.
Yeah.
Like, would you like to go to the Tekken shop? New items are available at the Tekken shop. You
Yeah.
know,
It's super ultra whack.
yeah, it's so annoying. And
So whack.
now, like, every time I look at Tekken, I get the same feeling I get when I look at Windows. It's so sad.
Yeah, man. I just you hate to see your favorite fighting game or game go
Hold
down
on,
the
her.
drain.
As the host, you must check your comments. There's a
Comment.
request.
It said a request. Yes, you guys, can I join for a second? Hell yeah, you can join. Let's go.
For
Mm.
that, rather.
But you know what's crazy about Tekken 8? It it was so bad that it took me out to like fucking competitive days that I was in, like the haze, like I just like being like a competitor trying to like improve and
Yeah, man.
go to like tournaments and all that. But now I'm like fucking I don't consider myself a competitor no more, and it seemed like I got like more time to like fucking do shit outside Tekken. Like
Now, do you think that's because Tekken 8 or just because you're just getting older with more
no, that's
responsibility?
definitely because of Tekken 8. Because
Really?
I would still be a competitor if it wasn't for like Tekken 8 being a fucking bad game.
Dog shit.
Now,
Dog shit.
now I already said what I think about it. So what makes you think that it's a bad game per se?
All right, so I don't think like you know it's like a new developer that came and directed, Tekken 8. Like
Yeah,
Harada is not in charge much at all. Like he wasn't like, in the gameplay development department of the game at all.
yeah,
So I think like he had like way less influence like in Tekken 8. And this Kohai dude is like, calling all the shots.
yeah.
And the
Now,
Kohai dude,
now was that the guy, the DOA director?
No, he was a Shimbori is the producer in Tekken. He doesn't have any type of like influential role outside of his job is to make cool shit, but he doesn't like run anything.
Okay, I got you. Okay, but yeah, go ahead, D'Lo.
but yeah. Yeah, I said the Kohai director. Yeah, like he don't really like know like what good competitive like Tekken look like at all. So like he did everything to like take away, the competitive like aspects of Tekken in favor of like all the cool and flashy shit and making the game casually easier for like, everybody.
Yeah,
So, you know, it's not a competitive game at all. It's more like a fucking flashy do your moves type of game.
yeah,
But peak competitive Tekken is when like there's movement, sidestep, and backdash. You're able to play like defense and yeah, pokes, and it's not like 50-50s everywhere because
yeah,
like you know at some point you're not really like outsmarting your opponent. You more so like freaking coin flipping, playing like casino.
yeah, yeah.
So
I
yeah,
remember.
Tekken.
Well, go ahead.
No, no, you can
I
go.
remember when I think me and Josh we was watching something. Well, we were just talking about watching like high level players,
Mm.
and you remember how like in Tekken 7 and below, when you watch a certain player, they had a certain style, certain
Mm-hmm.
defensive style. Whether you watch JDCR or Knee or you know anybody, even you, Josh, me, we all had different styles of play.
Mm-hmm.
But now when we watch like Tekken 8, like I remember I was watching JDCR play a match, and the way he was playing looked so unrecognizable from way he normally plays because the
I
game is
got
forcing you to play a certain way. I was like,
Yeah.
is that JDCR or somebody that just started playing Tekken? Yeah, I couldn't tell
Yeah.
because he was
Uh-huh.
swinging. He had Dragon off, and he was just swinging and wailing on the guy. He was just pressing button after button after button after button. I was like, what in
yeah.
the world is going on with this game?
It's like you got
Mm-hmm.
high level people playing like scrubs and scrubs playing like they run around with a revolver in their hand. It's like, dang.
They look like your rank match gameplay. It's like the ceiling is like so much like lower now that you can't really like differentiate hardly from like top level play and rank match. Like it's all 50-50s, pressure, and like not a lot of movement involved. So there ain't really like a skill ceiling to that. If y'all know what I'm, getting at.
Yeah. Even watching the Tekken, was it the World Two Finals or whatever? Um,
Mm-hmm.
Watching the last match of that, man, it was a slugfest. I was like, what is going on? Even though, of course, with Bears, they're a little bit better in Tekken 8, but you still got to use some type of skill. But it was still like a slugfest, man.
Mm-hmm. I try not to play like that, but like I try to like when I play like Tekken 8, whenever I do play it, like I try to play like a T6 style, which is like pokes. You're getting your pokes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think for a while, like I was trying to do like a challenge run where I don't use heat, and I was actually starting to enjoy it until I played other people. Because then for that while, everyone was getting really predictable. It's like, okay, now you're gonna use your fucking red heat drive because you have no choice, or whatever. And depending on if I understood what the heat did, determine the rest of the match, and it just stopped being fun. And then it's like when I started using it, it's just like because I was using Raina, and her heat's just so fucking bullshit. I'm just like, dude, this is too much power. Like I shouldn't feel ahead when I'm behind.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
it's unearned. They just
Yeah.
give it to you. It's like, oh, now they got to block it. There's nothing they can do. Right into a free 50-50 mix up. Like,
So, I will say, the game is fun. I won't deny. It's like I don't like it, but it's. I will admit, whenever I play it, I do have fun because it is at the end of the day, it's still Tekken. It's like a flawed way of playing Tekken, but it's still Tekken. And I remember playing Josh in it, and I was having the ball with it. It's just after a while, he's like, man, stuff is like overbearing,
Mm-hmm.
really overbearing. Like in Tekken 7, I felt like Akuma was really overbearing in what he did. And it seemed like they kind of ported some of the way he played and dumped it into Tekken 8. So, but it's very oppressive.